Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. About to give y'all a quick rant. But before I do that and I get into the meat of the topic, as you can see, the name of this vlog is What I Wish I Knew at 22. I give shouts out to my people in the tribal community. Some of y'all have enlightened me. A lot of you taught me some things that I had no idea about when I was 22. The late great CT. If you're in the community, you know who CT is. So I'm not even going to say the name. You know where I'm going at with that. Yes. And look, you know it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? You one of them people that gave me some information and I ran with it. And I appreciate you for that. Ace Live. Yeah. Got to meet that young man too. He's also part of the tribal community. I mean, I could go on for days. Richie Rich. Shit, I am Swarmer, my bad. I don't want to chop your name up, cousin. You know what I'm saying? Be real with you, but I do watch your content. And it's been, to say the least, you know. But let me get on with my story about what I wish I knew at 22. Now, back in the days, I came up in the 90s and early 2000s. And if you're a black person, you came up in the hood, or if you're just a person that came up around in a predominantly black neighborhood, you always had your little corner stores, you know what I'm saying? You had a corner store, your moms might send you up there, grandma might send you to snatch something, from the store, whatever. Or you might drop in there, pop in there to get your liquor before, your pregame, you go hit the club up. 70 to 80% of the time, those stores were owned by Vietnamese, Koreans, never no black folks, you know how that is. But anyway, I'm gonna get to the moral of the story. So you go to these corner stores or whatever, you always had the old head out there with the bottle in his hand. He always managed to stay drunk as a motherfucker, but he ain't never had no job. You know what I'm saying? So you like, damn, cat always out here, whatever. So you go in the store. For the sake of the conversation, we gonna call this person Corner Store Mo. All right? Corner Store Mo. You go in the store, before the clerk give you your change back, he already counted the change. You come out the store, he always got a story and a bottle in his hand. Well, to make a long story short, I look back at it in hindsight, Corner Store Mo had more sense that I can give him account for. Anytime I be leaving the club or whatever, I go stop at the store, got a little breeze in the car, whatnot, I'm running in there, get some last minute counters, whatever the fuck I'm trying to go do. Corner Store Mo be there. Corner Store Mo is there morning, noon, or night on an all night flight. You know what I'm saying? So you go there at 6 in the morning, Mo there. Go there at 6 in the evening, Mo there. 12:30, Mo there. But he waits for you to come out the store. And he always got a story, you know what I'm saying? The story always end up being, oh, look here, little youngin', why don't you let me hold something? This motherfucker ain't never gonna pay you back, But you listen to the story, just for the sake of the bullshit or whatnot, all right, you go along with Mo. So one day I'm coming out the store, old Corner Store Mo dragged me down. Yo, what's happening with you there, Yellow? I see you driving good, dressing good, Man, you're doing good for a young man. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mo. But I tell you what, though, with what I know now, if I was a young man like you again, I'd give you a run for your money. Now, me being a young man at the time, I'm looking at this old cracked out motherfucker. I'm like, cousin, you out here, you 50 years old, on the corner. I could have swore I seen you wearing that same shirt for the past 7, 8 days. What could you possibly know to tell me to better my life? You know what I'm saying? How you can outball me? You know what I'm saying? And you fucked up out here. Asking me for 50 cents to get your next bottle. So I was curious. I just stopped there and listened to him. What caught me in this conversation, he had stated, he said, at the age I'm at now, if I was your age again, which I was 22, if I could do it all over again with what I know now, he'd be a bad motherfucker. In other words, he's saying he could outdo me. you know. So I listened to him for a little while. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Mo, you know what I'm saying? What you want, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, take this dollar, bring your old drunk ass in there, get your bottle going, about your day. You know, when you're 22, you're a young, scrappy man at that time, you know, you feel like, you know, you're invincible to the world. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna die. Everything brand new to you. Can't nobody tell you shit because you already know it. Well, fast forward 15 years later, 3 bad relationships, 2 kids, and a shitload of money. I look back in hindsight, and you know what? I'm Mo. I'm Cornerstone motherfucking Mo. You know why? Because if I'd have known what I know now at 22, I feel like him. I wouldn't have made half of the mistakes that I made, you know? And I wouldn't have spent the bullshit ass money that I spent on. And how I came to this conclusion, since I've been introduced to the tribal community and I've come across a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, well-to-do brothers. Brothers got their shit together, you know what I'm saying? Brothers doing some things that I wish I was doing, and I aspire to be better every day, you know? I mean, my lights are on. I eat every day, you know what I'm saying? My kids are taken care of, but it's always better. It's always that next level. And when I was introduced to the tribal community and these like-minded brothers, it opened my eyes to some shit. A lot of these brothers who I talk to, man, these brothers been traveling since 2002, 2003, 2004. And I'm thinking about, what was I doing back in '04? I was chasing bad body hood rats, you know, because that was, I saw that was available to me. So I thought that was the shit, you know. I mean, every now and then I get my little win here and there, you know what I'm saying? You know, I come across a little something, you know, might be what we may call adjustable 7 or 8. But when I actually stepped out of my comfort zone and I saw what was available to me as a black man and other black men, you know what I'm saying, whether they be, you know, from New Orleans or from up north or wherever you from, you know, you got options outside of this here. And I didn't know that. And I think back about it, damn, Yella, if you'd have known this back in '04, would you have blown this money on this? If you'd have known this back then, would you have maybe not went there and did do that with this person and start this family and, you know, it didn't work out that way? Would you have drunk and took Big Bertha home that night? You know what I'm saying? I'm good, well, it ain't your style, but you went and you did it anyway because that's, you know, what was popping back then. Now, I had somebody came to me and told me, you know, get rid of me, holler at you. You know the money you blowing this weekend? There's a better way. There's something else you could do. You have other options other than this. You don't have to be stagnant dealing with this hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's been several times I done went out to hood clubs with partners, and I'll be real with you. Some of them ain't make it home. You hear me? I be like, real shit. And if it didn't have to do with them getting fucked up or behind some drugs, it had to do with another female who was in them clubs, who was out there with her man, didn't actually present that situation to this cat. You heard me? He went in here first, and he not here to talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, either he in jail, you heard me, or your boy, he out there, he pushing dicks foot under, you know? So this is some of the things that I realized, and it's like, I would see this type of shit happening, and I would still go back out there next weekend and do it again. And the cost to payoff ratio was horrible because I was looking at what I was getting out the deal. I'm like, man, this really ain't, you know, what it's cracked up to be. You know, I wake up in the morning and me and my dick have a conversation. My dick will say, fuck me. You know, how you did this to us? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know? And then years later, after these, you know, the relationships, like you live and you learn, I get introduced to this travel community and I leave the country and I go to Brazil and I see beautiful women everywhere. You know, just not some of the places, everywhere. You know, they got beautiful women out there picking crops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking the fruit lady. You know what I'm saying? She bad. You know, the motherfucking Burger King bitches, they bad. You know, the motherfucker at the hotel. Why is you working this counter, baby? You should be in somebody's magazine. You know? So that inspired me to travel some more. Then I went to Colombia. When I went to Colombia, my motherfucking eyes popped out of my head. I couldn't believe the shit that I saw out there. And I look back at it and I was like, damn, if I'd have known this at 22, I'd have known what the fuck to do. I'd have been got my passport. I'd have been kited up out this motherfucker a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? This shit's real. You know? I mean, not just the general beauty of these people, because, you know, they got pretty ladies here, you know what I'm saying? But their attitude is shit. Your attitude is shit. But I won't deal with that. I gotta go to work all day and deal with customer service. I gotta fight with the boss man. I gotta fight with the motherfucking my co-workers. Now I gotta come home and deal with nasty attitude. I just don't want to go through that. And I just want somebody to be appreciative of me. And the minute I stepped outside this motherfucker, I felt appreciated. All my days, I've been running and ripping, you know. Trying to do shit to impress these women to get on their good side or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the whole while, you're still spending money. And that's the thing that I gotta, well, that's what I try to, you know, explain to some of my brothers, you know, when you get past their ego. However you go about doing it, you're gonna spend money. The rap music y'all like to listen to, these niggas talking about flossing and this, that, the third, you know what I'm saying? If you're listening to lyrics, they talking about spending money to impress a bitch. Then once you get past that, they talking about sending motherfuckers on shopping sprees. The shit's glorified to spend money on women. And some of the urban music that y'all tend to listen to and like and go by. But the first nigga that tell you he paid for some pussy, y'all motherfuckers go ape shit. You call him a simp. He everything but the son of God. And I'm here to defend it either way, you know. All I'm saying is, if I'd have known what I know now, I'd have got more return on my motherfucking money. That's all I'm saying. If I'm going to spend it, look, at least I want to be happy I'm getting in return. I don't want to feel like I spent Cadillac money and I bought a motherfucking Volkswagen. And basically, I feel as though I've been buying Volkswagens for the past 15 years and I done paid for about 8 Lexuses. So, what I wish I knew at 22, I wish I knew I had the options that I have as a black man at 37, at 22. What I wish I knew at 22, I wish I knew there are people in this world that actually appreciate you for who you are, just being who you are, you know? What I wish I knew at 22, I wish I knew I could have got my record expunged and still traveled out the country, because a lot of you brothers are under the assumption that if you had a felony, you can't get a passport. Now, don't get it twisted. If you one of these crazy motherfuckers, you done went out here and massacred about 10 motherfuckers with an AK-47 and you sleep with your Mac 11 underneath your pillow, you probably one of them sick motherfuckers that can't leave the country. And for good reason. You need to stay your crazy black ass right here. You don't need to go nowhere. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? What I wish I knew at 22. Damn. If I can get them 15 years back, now, I don't regret my children, but some of the choices I made financially wise and relationship wise, I feel as though I really could have broadened my horizons. And old liquor store Mo, crack monster Mo, he not with us no more. But I went looking for him about 2-3 weeks ago. And that's when they told me, old Mo ain't with us no more, yellow, you know what I'm saying? They took him out, you know. But I said like this, old crack monster Mo, he went out doing what he wanted to do though, you know. He went out like a G, you know. I ain't really gonna say the man's name. I can't even say the situation, because if I say how he went out, everybody gonna know, especially from you out here from New Orleans. I'm from 504. They gonna know exactly who I'm talking about though. But Mo, look here, cousin. You went out doing it. You went out with a bang. You went out to Blaze of Glory. You was on some 300 shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the 17th type shit, you dig? But, yeah, Mo. If you was still here, bro, I don't know if you're looking up or down, because you was a low-down motherfucker, bro. I can't say you was in heaven. I damn sure could go for hell, but I ain't gonna say that, because I don't want bad mouth you, Mo, because, you know, everybody, you know, get forgiveness in some time in life, but Damn, Mo, you's a motherfucker, cousin. I ain't gonna lie to you there, but wherever you at, Mo, I just want to tell you, I appreciate, the advice you did trying to give, even though you was out there off that T-Bird bottle, you was full of that label, but you still had some sense, and I believe in the back of my mind when I think about it, you had the knowledge to get out of the hood, but that dope, man, that Yoda had you in the headlock. You couldn't get up out here, it held you down. But at 22, I laughed at you. At 37, it's real. I feel where you're coming from, Mo. And what I wish I knew at 22, damn. If the me now could go back and tell a 22-year-old, or now, look here, cousin, you got some options, dog. Don't be blowing your money out here trying to, fit the typical stereotype of what these women want you to be. You don't got to do that, You to take your money, invest it here, then move it over there, then hide it from him so he don't tax you, and get your ass a ticket and get up out here and explore your options. We've been a much better man right now, But you live and you learn. Like I say, man, shouts out to everybody in the tribal community. Y'all played an intricate part in teaching me what I do know now, And I feel like this, it's never too late. I mean, instead of me catching on to this at 37, I probably could have caught on to this shit at 4. Had I not been introduced to the Red Pill Society, the Black Manosphere, my traveling brothers, Yes, Rich, Drees, all you cats, Ace. If I missed your name, it ain't nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Just so many of y'all that played a little part here and there, and I take information from all of y'all, and it made me become the person that I am now. And right now, man, look, I'm a motherfucking travel bandit. Anytime and every time I get a chance to get up out here, I'm gonna do it. It's a beautiful world, a big, beautiful world outside of this matrix. And I plan on taking full advantage of it. That's right. That's right. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this rant right quick. I don't want to be on here too long. But what I wish I knew at 22, I told y'all about it. I appreciate you if you listen to it. Hit the subscribe button. And like I say, man, I do this shit for shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? I'm just up at night right now. Yeah, well, in the morning, I should say it. But anyway, I'm just up. I'm sharing y'all my life events, my life struggles, what I've come to learn, and hopefully one of you youngsters out here hear what I'm talking about. Y'all look at my young ass and be like, man, that motherfucker, yeah, he might be on some shit. You know what I'm saying? What he doing out there that I don't know about? Just holler at me. I could really give you some in-depth shit behind the scenes information, but this YouTube, I can't get too X-rated. I can't get too explicit. I probably didn't say too many motherfuckers on here, but whatever. It is what it is. But rest in peace. Rest in peace, Crack Monster Mo. And I'm going to do what I should have did at 22 at 37. All right? Get your travel on, people.